Good afternoon and welcome to the AD2L Season 41. We have Baja Blasters versus Chicken Joe's Reincarnation Cult coming out in game number 1 of this champion division. We have a couple bands coming out. It's going to be the Clockwork Tiny Weaver. Not surprising. We do see a lot of those. So
Hurry! Dyer's ban. Radiance ban.
They're going to ban out the Dark Willow, which you've seen a lot of, but not recently. Ban the Venge and the Witch Doctor, which you've seen a decent amount of. I would like to see more core Venge in some recent games, but nothing recent. So here we go. We're going to get the last ban from Baja Blasters, and then you're going to be picking up first pick here. I could definitely see them banning a Snapfire and picking up a Phoenix. We've seen a lot of Phoenix. They could pick up an offlaner like an Axe or a Darkseer first. If they're feeling crazy, they could pick up their carry.
Hurry!
And then pick up a Winter Wyvern, not surprising. Good flappy support coming out. Chicken Joe's is going to go for their first pick as well. Like I said, you know, they could pick up a Shadow Shaman, Darkseer, offlane Darkseer. Not surprising. So I think it's hard to counter. You know, I guess you could pick up like a Oracle.
5 seconds.
You already have the Winter Wyvern, so it's actually a decent pick.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry!
They banned the Timber Saw, and we're gonna get one ban from Chicken Joe's and into their second pick.
10 seconds to pick.
So Baja Blasters wants to pick something in the
remain.
mid lane, most likely that can't get away from the Timber Saw, and will just buzzsaw them down. So they're not gonna want to pick a Primal, any of the Spirits. They might be looking at a Sniper, a Shadow Fiend. I'd ban Shadow Fiend unless you want it. Honestly, I'd ban Shadow Fiend. They could be picking up a good strength. I mean, good strength lineup like a CK maybe. Lifesteal's already banned, so.
Dire team are now picking.
Ban the Centaur. Not bad. Chicken Joe's, I think they're going to pick up support here. Probably a Shadow Shaman.
Seconds.
Shadow Shaman's always good.
5 seconds. Hurry!
They could pick up a Spirit Breaker, actually. Spirit Breaker and Darkseer is not too bad. Pick up a Witch. Alright.
Radiant team are now
Spirit Breaker's going to get picked up by Baja Blasters. Okay, when I recommend one hero for one team, it doesn't mean the other team needs to pick it up, alright? That doesn't mean that's how it works. Probably gonna pick their offlaner here. Axe is still in the pool, but I don't really like that idea. They could go something a little different with their offlaner.
Dire team are Pudge.
Like a Pudge. Okay, perfect. Alright. And for
Only
Chicken
10
Joe's, they're gonna
seconds.
have 2 picks here. Probably
5 seconds. Hurry!
I'd assume they're gonna pick their support, their other support, and their carry. I would
Dire team.
pick the Phoenix, yep. And I would pick probably, I think Shadow Fiend is good here, right?
10 seconds to pick.
Ursa is okay.
5 seconds
Especially
remain.
against the Pudge, I think he's really fine. I think you can get some early kills here. Especially if it's a Pudge Spirit Breaker lane. I think it's free as fuck.
Radiant team. Ember
They
Spirit.
could pick up a mid-Ember. And Baja Blasters, I'd pick up Void Spirit's alright. Storm
10
Spirit would be
seconds
good.
to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry! Radiance ban.
Wait, is this a mid-Pudge? It could be a carry
Dive
Pudge.
ban.
That might be why they picked up Urso would have been good.
Only
That
10
might be why they
seconds.
banned the Timber Saw, because they have 3 big tanky boys. So the thing, Baja Blasters is picking up a last pick mid sniper. I guess sniper could go mid or safe, but
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
This is probably a hollow Ember,
Radiance ban,
which is decent. I say decent. It's way better than I could ever play it, but
only 10
they could
seconds.
throw the Ember Spirit in the safe lane and
5
then pick up
seconds remain.
something else. Ursa. Okay, so they do think the Pudge is probably middle. Ursa, I'd ban Shadow Fiend. I don't know. It sounds weird. Ban the AM. Ooh, that was actually give a Spirit Breaker and an Underlord. I don't know. And a Pudge. And a Winter Wyvern. This seems weird.
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain.
Last pick, you Faceless Void. Seems kind of crazy, but you could do it. You could go Troll Warlord.
Wind Ranger at your service.
All right. Chicken Joe's, what you gonna goes?
Only
I would say
10
CK.
seconds.
CK wins the lane against
5
Pudge.
seconds. Hurry, Ricky.
Ricky?
Choose your hero.
What the fuck? I'm gonna give this to Baja Blasters. I feel like this is a weird draft by Chicken Joe's. They feel very squishy. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they feel too squishy to fight into this team. I'm getting a little dancing from the Pudge here. Okay, and a double Winter Wyvern. So Dragon Sight's gonna get the extra damage on range. Bull Rush, the move speed. Fresh Meat is the strength. Abyssal Hoarder is the summon on his ult, and Tailwind is the move speed. Exterminator is the extra damage, I think, on creeps when he back attacks. Back attacks. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Oh. Alright, let's get in this game here.
Let's have a good, clean match today.
Alright, here we go. We want to get to this lane here. Thank you, Underlord.
30 seconds until
Digital Sports.
Digital Sports. They're going to split it up just a little bit. I think they're going to go,
now,
pull hook onto the Darkseer. Darkseer is going to take a lot of damage. Shot does come out, and he's going to go down right-click by the Pudge. Well played. Great hook there. And they're going to go 2-2 for the bounty. Got jizz on me chin. I had nothing wrong with that. All right, here we go. Milk bags bagged. All right, here we go. We're going to introduce everybody that's playing so you know who's playing and who to cheer for. We're going to get a charge onto the bottom lane. We have a hook. It's going to get the pullback. They're going to do a lot of damage here. Their Darkseer is going to get body blocked a little bit by the Spirit Breaker. They're going to throw another Blood Grenade. They have a hook in 10 seconds if they want to use it. Another charge in 10 seconds if they want to use it. Not going to be able to use either. They're going to turn back around onto the Phoenix, who's just right-clicking down on that Winter Wyvern. Going to do a lot of damage onto the Pudge. The burning is really hurting, and his courier is going to go down. Yoshi! Getting that first courier kill. The hook does go out. Not going to hit this time. They're going to charge onto the Darkseer. Darkseer is going to take a lot of damage from the Spirit Breaker. Burning, though, is doing so much onto everybody in this bottom lane, and he's going to have to TP away. All right, here we go. We're going to get back to introducing these. Well, nope, the Winter Wyvern says, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep fighting. All right, on the side of Baja Blasters, we have Bagged Milks playing the Pudge as a safe lane carry. Going to be supported by Pisces on the Winter Wyvern. In the mid lane, we have Samson playing the Wind Runner. And in the off lane, we have Dishwasher Washed Water Bottle playing the Underlord, supported by Lone Wolf on that Spirit Breaker. For the other side, for Chicken Joe's Reincarnation Cult, we do have Mr. Gasoline playing the Ricky. Going to be supported by a Position 5 Lich played by Ray. In the mid lane, we have Hollow playing the Ember Spirit. And in the off lane, we have Yoshi on that 4 Phoenix to hook in underneath the tower and Darkseer taking a lot of damage. Who is going to be played by Gentry 00. Oh my god, the Splinter Blast. And he's going to be alright. Nice. Well played. This is good here. I wonder if they picked the Pudge because they can instantly kill the creep that he puts the Ion Shell on. It makes sense, right? I don't know. But Pudge is low here. He's got to be careful. They do body or... no, they don't have a block here.
In death,
Oh, Courier does go down. Missed it. That's a big Courier, too. Wraithband finished and, what, the Wand as well. They're going to get a pull? Nope. They pull a little bit. Going to go back to this top lane. They get a charge onto the Lich, who has that the shield on him. Ricky's going to jump in. They're going to get some blast. They do throw the blood grenade. Going to do some good damage to the Spirit Breaker. Trying to watch away. Another jump, and he's going to go down too. That tricks to the trade. This is the first Ricky we've seen in a while. Going to get a cut in. Another cut. And he's going to jump again. Nope, they're going to get the Firestorm. He's going to have to run away out of it, and he's all right with that. Nice last hit from the Lich. Going to get that mana back after people die, you know. Death charge. So we'll talk a little bit about Ricky while we look at those last hits. All right, Ricky has the smoke screen, which is going to create a miss and silence area. Has the blink strike, which is going to be able to jump to enemies and then do damage or friendly units and keep them in and out of the fights, which is nice. And it also slows people. Tricks of the trade, he goes, you know, out of combat. It gets 4 hits. It hits people in the back and gets extra damage while doing it. So it's really useful. And then Cloak and Dagger makes him invisible. Alright, so it's very useful. Excited what they're going to do. In his bottom lane, we do have the dive from the Phoenix, but nothing is going to come out afterwards. They do have the Wyvern. Throwing a little bit of damage. They're setting up for the hook. They keep...
I've always wanted to be a giant
Not gonna
space
happen.
crab.
I always wanted to be a giant space crab. Bad, bad. Nice, thank you. Alright. Gonna go in this top lane. They're gonna do some damage. This Underlord is just a lane dominator, right? He just sits over here and is going to... They're gonna jump onto the Spear Breaker. Lane Dominator, like I said, he's just gonna sit over here and, you know, Firestorm, get some last hits. I will say Ember Spirit, right? I did say how the Hollow Ember Spirit is gonna do okay. I think it's good. You know, he's a much better player than I am, so absolutely fantastic. I want to see what he's gonna go. I assume he's gonna go for like the max Sleight of Fist and then like probably Mage Slayer. He might go something else, but I assume the Mage Slayer is going to be here. Good damage. Okay. The Phoenix is going to be fine in the Winter Wyvern here. They do take the Watcher back. He does have a dive in a second. He does use it if he needs it. He has the burn with the, what's it called? Those Fire Spirits. Gets the dive away, has the Surge as well, and he's going to be right out. Pudge did not have enough mana for a hook, so... He's just happy to get him out of there. Okay. Oh, Wyvern flying over, trying to do something. And the Phoenix is going to walk away just a little bit more. That Darkseer is just going to last it. He's having a blast over here. He does go the 3 Bracer build instead of the 4. Good deny on the rune there by the Windrunner. And it's going to pick up the...
Job is missing.
Vision. Charge in the mid lane. Spear Breaker. They don't have any mana. Stuns. They don't have an ult. Oh, Shackle. It hits as well. Wyvern or Wind is going to ult onto the Ember. Ember's going to get bashed in. He's going to die. Nice job. The Phoenix does TP down here, and the Wyvern's here as well. They're going to be going on the Phoenix. Lich is going to rotate back over. Power Shot. Not going to hit on anything. That's all right, though. And they're going to walk away. 7-minute runes are going to be coming up. The Wyvern needs to be careful. They're going to get the charge and the Shackle back on. They're going to kill one. They're going to look for a second here after the Ember Spirit. And the heal comes out, and he's going to be just fine on that Spear Breaker. Nice job. Does Wyvern go and steal the Wisdom Rune? I think you do, right? Nice chains and Sleight of Fist. Right, in the top lane, we do see the Ricky's not doing terrible in last hits. He's got 32. He probably feels pretty good. You know, he has the double Wraith Band and going to go for the boots. Nice. All right. And they're going to get a 1-for-1 Wisdom Rune right here. Pretty nice. So some pretty even damage coming across the board right now. So it feels good. Getting your supports out there, doing some good damage. Nice, good deny or last hits. Cool, good deny. All right, Underlord does have that extra 15 damage due to the atrophy aura. Doesn't have the cleave, which is a little different. We're gonna go mid here. Winter Wyvern has gone on by the Phoenix and the Ember Spirit jumps onto the high ground. No, has the Sleight of Fist, and he's gonna go down to the burn of the Phoenix. Power Shot gonna come out. The chains are going. They do have the Wind Run and their Rune of Haste, so he's just gonna leave. Gonna get ult in the bottom lane onto the Darkseer. Gonna run him down a little bit. He gets the pull back with the vacuum. Has the wall come up too, but he's just gonna run him down. Nice job. And Spear Breaker's gonna summon a new Pudge, or a new him. Well played. In the top lane, they're gonna be going onto this Underlord who has the fire, and Ricky's like, please don't fucking touch me with that shit. It sucks. Okay.
You have been denied.
So, who you would expect to be doing well in last hits are doing well. Ember Spirit is going to be taking this bounty rune even after the wind rotated for it. But it's a free rotate for the wind, right? She makes the Ember go get that one, and then she can go bottom and get this one, and maybe even gank. I'm going to pick up the tier 1 token. What's he going to pick up? Ooh, Fairy's Trinket. Nice. Teleport from the Phoenix is going to be top. They're going to be diving back onto the Winter Wyvern. He's going to die. Get the charge out. Gets the heal up. Nice job. They're going to be going in. Spear Breaker doesn't have an ult. Has very slow attack speed. They're going to walk away. It's the Ricky who's in Viz right now. And he does go down right on the edge of that. Big ult onto the Phoenix. Nice. They're going to get Firestorm onto the Lich. The Lich is going to die. Well played. Power Shot comes out, but not going to connect, unfortunately. And Pudge, ooh, goes for the hook. Not gonna hit. That's all right. He's happy to just go hit some wards and hit some camps, hit some neutrals, and hit some lane creeps. You know, he loves it. Boom. There we go. Nice job. All right. Well, we're talking about milk best bagged. I don't think I've ever had bagged milk. I've had freeze-dried milk. That shit is awful if you grew up with that. They're going to go on the Pudge here. The Pudge, they do drop the wall. You're not walking into it, and gets the kill with the Ricky. Yeah, freeze-dried milk. You know why we had that? Because it took up less space in the pantry. It's also the only thing we would get from the donations. All right, they're gonna go on this tower because it was cheap. All right, they're gonna get a shackle onto the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is walking up like he doesn't care. Does miss the chains, unfortunately. Is gonna walk away. We do have a teleport in from the Pudge, who could fill the bottle. He's gonna throw the hook. It's gonna hit the hook, and they do have the ult. Oh, he does go down. Playing aggressive right here. Playing aggressive, and the regen's gonna pop on the Windrunner, so she's gonna be right nice and full. Did swap those power treads and go a little bit more. It could fill it up. That's all right. They're gonna say, hey, let's rotate top. We know there's a Phoenix here, or they're gonna hook back to the mid lane. Probably I didn't see this line go down. Lich is gonna be here with the shield on the tower. That frost shield, very good. And they're gonna ping out. They're gonna look for the Pudge, but he's not gonna be here, right? Who used that? Nope. Pudge is looking for somebody. Darkseer's here. Does have the vacuum, no wall. Nice. Gonna get both. All right, we're gonna go in the mid lane. We do have the Spirit Breaker ult onto the Ember Spirit. Power shot, and he's dead with the Underlord. Oh, Lich ult is gonna come out, gonna land, and they're gonna get the wall with the vacuum as well. No, not gonna happen. They do Winter Wyvern ult onto the Riki. Power shot does miss, and that's all right. The Riki's gonna be surviving. Does get dusted. Dive in from the Phoenix is gonna be going on to the Winter Wyvern, but she's gonna be all right. They did vacuum as well, so I apologize for that. And they're going to run up. The Wind does have an ult. It's going to get the Shackle onto 2. Is going to get to the Darkseer with a little turnaround. He's like, hey, cool guys, don't look at explosions or kills, right? So he's going to walk away. Ember Spirit is going to be back mid. This mid lane is turned into a nightmare. Let's look at some net worth here. Darkseer is on top next to the Pudge. I'm not surprised. They kind of pushed it in and out. Good change to stop. I wonder if he would have been able to do it like a second later underneath the tower if anything would have changed. Just throwing some fire spirits out. Alright, doing pretty well. Ember Spirit is 0-3, which is gonna feel kind of bad right now. Like, yeah, I think he just wants to go last hit in the jungle somewhere. On the side of like net worth, right? He is bottom of the cores, so not really where you want to be. But also, I think, you know, he's like, hey, I got to get my farming items so I can get that money up. You know, the two people on top, the Pudge and the Darkseer, have built-in farming spells, and they're gonna kill. Nice job. Both supports killing the offlaner very well. Pudge does have the Rot, which is going to help him out jungle and farm the creep lanes, you know, just like this, right? And then Darkseer has the Ion Shell, which is going to help him, you know, the same way. So there's AoE spells that are going to do good damage. They're going to help out. Wyvern is going to see the Phoenix, going to get the slow. The charge is going to come out as well. They're going to pick up the Wisdom Rune. They do have a dive, not going to get it off. They do see the Lich underneath the tower, and Underlord is going to go right back to the jungle. Nope, just kidding. He tried, he said no. And they're going to take this tower. They do have the heal from the Wyvern. Nice job. It's going to be level 1.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Nice to hook on to the Underlord to keep him safe, you know? That's what teammates do. Make sure people are safe like that. Alright. Gonna go on to the Darkseer again. He's gonna take a little bit of damage from the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker doesn't have an ult, but does have the magic wand charges. I don't think it's gonna be enough to really make any difference. And everybody's picking up dust. Like, I guess the Wind could probably drop a branch for dust. Underlord does have the Pit of Malice, which I think shows off invis units. Wyvern, no dust. Okay. Pudge, alright. So you guys are just making me liars. There's only one person with dust. They're going to get the Shackle onto the Ember Spirit. Does have the jump if he wants to use it. Is going to use it. There we go. Nice job. Power Shot comes out, but it's going to get slowed by the Riki, who eats it with that infused Raindrop. Raindrop. Drop top. Underlord is going to want to take this tower here. Pings it out. He's going to throw the Firestorm onto the Darkseer. Gets him with the triple root. Nice job. He does have that Atos. And it's going to go for the Ags. Usually we see a lot of Greaves into Atos, but I wonder why the difference today. Big Pudge ult's going to come out. He's going to be farming decently well. He almost has an Axe. Big ult from the Spirit Breaker going on to the Phoenix. Phoenix is going to get rooted. He has an ult, but not going to be able to use it. And they do have a pullback on the wall after the Lich ult. Oh, the Wyvern ult's going to go in. It's going to keep Samson alive on that Wind Runner. Slide of Fist is going to help get one. They're going to get the Riki, that Trick or Trade. They throw the hook, not going to land, and they do have a Ags coming around the mountain when she comes. And he's going to ult and eat the Lich. Nice job. He's going to be looking for anybody else. They get the silence. And, ooh, Slide of Fist is not going to be able to come out. Let's throw a hook. Not going to happen, unfortunately. All right, let's go through some items here. Wind is going to pick up that Maelstrom and go for the Gleipnir. Underlord, like I said, is going for the Ags after the Atos. Wyvern going to go for the Glimmer Cape. I'm not surprised. You know, I'm not surprised. He was going to get this, what's it called? The Sentry Ward, but I'm glad he didn't because, you know, I say this often, is this one is going to be left. They're going to charge onto the Phoenix. Phoenix is going to get rooted again. And he's going to drop an egg. They're all going to hit it. Wyvern's going to rotate too, and they do get it nice. 2 TPs in. It's going to be the Lich. He's going to get rooted, and he's dusted with a Shadow Amulet, but he's going to walk away. Alright. Wyvern does go for the Glimmer Cape, which is pretty nice. I say this often too, is leaving this sentry up here, so I'm glad to see other people than just me are doing that. Wyvern going for the Ag Shard. I think once Wyvern gets a Shard, it's really nice with that level 15 talent too. It can be super useful. They're going to ult top. They're going to go on to the Darkseer. The Windrunner is just running him down. They use the vacuum trying to get away, but he's going to get rooted, and he's dead. Nice job. Good rotate by the Wind there.
You weren't so damn dead, I'd shoot you again.
Spiritbreaker ult is going to come out onto 1, and he's going to try to get away. He just burns down. They're going to use the power shot, and Ricky is dusted. They say that he's got vision up here. Not going to happen, buddy. Okay. Fudge last... just kidding. Does have the Yags, and he's going to take these stacks from the Ember or the Ricky. I think we go for the E-Shroud. Does have, some good damage coming out. And dead Spiritbreaker in this lane is going to be going for a Drums of Endurance. Okay. We see a lot of, phase boosts into Shadow Blade. I wonder if there's going to be a Shadow Blade after this or something, So... Ember Spirits, let's see what you got. You do have that Maelstrom, so I assume his money is going to be going up. There we go. You do see him climb up 1. The Maelstrom is very decent for him to start farming, so I like to see it coming out. And goes for the Mage Slayer. There we go. I'm not surprised, right? It's what he needs. Okay. Alright, Ricky picking up the Diffusal Blade. Going to go for the Ags. Wants to be able to jump in people with that Tricks of the Trade. So that's what his Ags does. The Tricks of the Trade, you just cast it on the ground, but when he gets the Ags, he's able to cast it inside a unit and be able to use it around there. So it could be exciting. I'm excited to see what we've got. All right. And Darkseer going to be picking up the Greaves into the pipe. I'm not surprised. He has the Blink and the Shivas queued up. I would like to see him get the Ags. I think it'd be pretty good, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be good. I'm not really sure. He does go the attack speed with intelligence. All right, we'll see what happens. Phoenix. I'm gonna go for a Spirit Vessel. Average Phoenix. I feel like Phoenix is getting blown up in most of these fights by the Spiritbreaker. I don't know what you need to, I guess, not get blown up. Maybe get, I would say get the Spirit Vessel into the Yules. So if you see yourself getting charged, you can Yules yourself. He'll land the charge, and they're going to charge bottom on the Ricky. Ricky's dead. Nice job. He is underneath the ward here. I would say, yeah, probably the Yules, and once yourself... see yourself getting charged, you can either use the Spiritbreaker or dive and use yourself and dive. You're gonna get a root in the mid lane. Last on the list is gonna be Lich. Going for the 4-staff after the Glimmer Cape. I feel like the Glimmer Cape is, I'm not gonna say bad this game, but they're gonna be picking up a lot of dust. They're gonna be picking up a lot of sentries, right? Maybe even a gem later on. I feel like the Glimmer Cape is not going to be your friend right now. I feel like maybe a 4-staff, a Yules would be a little bit better. If you need the block, you can pick up a pipe. I think 2 pipes is not bad. Or you can pick up the casual, what's that thing called? Cloak. Casual cloak I think is fine. It's like 800 gold. For 20 block. Yeah, 800 gold for 20 block, so it can be useful. And Lich is going to run right into the jungle here. He's going to place a ward. Do they see it? Yes, they do. So somebody's here. And they lose the bounty rune. They're going to play here defensively. And Wyvern is going to go take the ward. Yes, sir. Nice job. Lich, she tried. I mean, I get it. It's hard as a support around here. Wind Ranger does pick up that Aegis. Just went for it. Bang. Does have the Arcane Ring, which is kind of nice. Going to give the armor, which is super useful against the enemy team. They're going to smoke up as 4 right now. Only person there not smoked is going to be the Underlord, but he does have the ult in if he wants to use it. All right.
Every coin helps.
They're going to get the ult onto the Ricky, charge in, and he's going to die. There we go, nice job. Oh, on the high ground, they have the Darkseer eaten by the Fudge. They do have a wall down, and he's going to die. I'm sorry for your loss. There we go. Okay, Fudge, how do you get down now? He's going to teleport. Okay, nice. I think he vacuumed him up on the wall, and then he hooked him. Hooked and ate him. That was good. That was good plays. So it looks like it, yeah. Nice. So immediately getting the Aegis, taking a good fight, and then taking a tower right afterwards. Taking a fight at their tower and winning it is super useful. I will say for these like hiding cores, right? Like the Ember Spirit. I say the Ember Spirit is a hiding core, but more or less, right? He doesn't want to be up front and personal with anybody. Such as the Ricky as well. This was my worry, is that you're not going to have enough like beef in front, you know, in front of this team. The Timbersaw would have been a great pick. I'm glad they denied it.
Dire's top tower is destroyed.
Or abandoned, I apologize. I wonder if they're going to ban the Spear Breaker next game. It's played really well. They're going to get charged on to the Ricky. Ricky does have, oh, no tricks to trade. Hook, oh my god, and they're going to get the ult. Nope, not going to happen. Fudge is here. They're going to get a big Phoenix Sun on the top. They're going to throw the Lich ult. It's going to be bouncing between people, doing a lot of damage. And Wyvern's going to bring it back to the Fudge. Gets the Limmercade. Hook back. Oh, it's going to hit on to the Phoenix, and Phoenix is going to die. All right, well, there we go. They even killed the Ricky in that meantime, too. That feels so unfortunate. Okay, what do you do here? I guess you hit the tower? I guess you... Oh my god, okay, you have to ban the Fudge, right? This is insane! How is he doing this? And they're taking a lot of damage. Okay, they did the vacuum wall. They do kill one. They turn around and lots of illusions. The wall is up for, what, 40 seconds, right? 30 seconds. I was damn close. And they're going to walk away. I think that's alright. You did lose one. You really didn't get any damage on the tower. Probably could take this tier 2 as well, so. Ember Spirit is up, is going to be doing some decent damage. So, Wind is going for the BKB. I like it. When, you know, get off the chains, stop taking damage from the Lich ult. Is, I think, going to be able to purge the Fire Spirits and be able to hit the Phoenix Egg. Be able to hit the Ricky and the Ricky Cloud.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Underlord goes for the reuse afterwards, after the Ags. I think the Ags is really good. Right, this double root, because if you see the Ricky, and you root him, and then you Atos him and root him, he's all in all vision, right? The Pentamalus lands for, what, 3.6 seconds, right? Disable duration, 1.8, alright, nice. So that, plus the 2 seconds, so that's at 4. Then you get another Pentamalus hit, which is then at, you know, you're already at 6 seconds. You can be 6 seconds be disabled is a long time and not being able to move around. They're gonna take both Tormentors. One's gonna go to the Underlord, which is gonna give him the Firestorm on cast. He can cast on himself, and the other one's going to give the Spirit Breaker the extra charge speed. They do throw a dust here, and Ricky's already gone. Okay. Wyvern picks up the Mage Slayer. Is going to go for the Ags. Wants to be able to pick up that extra damage. Has that 1 damage from the range, so that's good, you know, right now. Honestly, I don't like it, you know, but if you win with it, keep picking it, you know what I mean? I'm not going to complain. Do what you need to, baby. Pudge is going to be picking up a Shiva's Guard. I feel like this is really good. I could see him getting, maybe a BKB, maybe a Heart next. I'm not really sure. Blink. So, he's going to put the shield onto the tower, and they're probably going to just fish for hooks in a minute. Who are you charging? Oh, they charge the mid lane. Alright. Phoenix is not going to show, but they're going to push that bottom lane. Last but not least is going to be the Spirit Breaker picking up the Shadow Blade, I assumed, and is going to go for the pipe as well. They have a lot of magic damage. Has the green boots queued up. Doesn't hit the charge onto the Darkseer, but Darkseer is going to sprint away anyways. Okay. Ember Spear has the haste. Is going to go for the BKB after the Mage Slayer. He's doing a good amount of damage, but I don't know if it's going to be enough damage. You know what I mean? He can put some damage out with the Sleight of Fist. If he gets more than one person into it, he gets 2 people, it'd be really nice, but is it going to be enough? I mean, do you have enough front line to take care of the back line? Really Ricky's going to pick up the Axe, about 300 gold off, 200 gold off. Oh my god, they pick up the Phoenix. Where did he die? About 150 gold off. About 100 gold off. He'll have it in the next minute. Okay, he has it. Nice. Alright, and DP out from the Ember, but he does have to jump back. Darkseer is going to pick up the Blink. Does have the Blink wall now, and I guess you just wind run on the Chower. Yep, there you go. They do have the shield and the Fortify to stop everybody from doing some good damage. That shield is going to block what, like 30%, 40%, 60%.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
That's just obnoxious.
Being attacked.
Darkseer, I think, needs to start the fight, unfortunately. He has to surge. He wants to go, it looks like. Ember Spear's going to be back here. They almost hit hook. Vacuum Wall is going to go into 4. Nice job. They're going to dive in. The Phoenix is going to hit the egg a little far away. They're going to Wyvern ult. They're going to heal with the Phoenix. Nice job. They're going to be chasing. And drop on. The egg is going to come out. Ricky's going to jump on the back line. The big ult from the Spirit Breaker goes in. The Ember Spear is going to jump in as well. They're going to be having everybody load. The Pudge is walking away about a quarter health. And they get the charge. They do kill one. They're going to get second kill. Power Shot is not going to hit onto the Phoenix, unfortunately, but there you go. That was huge. The Vacuum Wall onto 4 there, but I feel like if the egg stopped like right here, it would have been fucking huge. It would have been amazing. Who died right here? Is this Ember Spirit's fucking thing? I don't know. What is going on with this? Nice. All right. Well, there we go. Let's zoom in a little bit. Having a blast. Get some good stacks off with his Pudge. He's going to heal right up off this ancient stack that he made himself. You know, I mean, who says cores can't do this, right? Me. I say it. Nice. So they're probably going to look for the next Roche after a minute. And we'll see what happens. Wind is doing very well this game. I haven't brought it up, but being 9-1 is super well. Underlord is going to be in the mid lane, throwing the Pit of Malice down. She's going to be farming up. Wind does have that BKB that she was farming up. I assume she's going to go crits, right? I assume that would be the next one. He could be going Hex. I could see that too. I would like to see crits. I think they could be very useful. Maybe Ags even. It'd be kind of crazy, but I could see it. Ags. Underlord is going to be picking up the pipe, which I think is nice. I think it's probably pretty useful. And into the... What? That's a bloodstone, right? That's crazy. He's about to have 20, and I assume he's going to pick up the fire storm burn damage. Now if I hit onto the Ricky's going to walk away, and there you go. This is the other one that does damage to towers, right? I swear to God, there's one that's damage to towers. I thought it was level 20. Anyways, I assume he's going to get the 0.8 Firestorm burn damage. Alright, on Winter Wyvern, about to have the Ags. They're going to rotate everybody to this bottom lane to pick up the Roshan, which I think is good. He's going to go for the Hurricane Pipe. Get an extra 18. And as she flies, two quarters go down. Nice job. One for each side. Roche does not care about these guys. He put up a pretty long fight, I'll be honest. It took that very slow. That's alright though. Wyvern does have the banner. It'll be super useful for this next push. I feel like they have a problem with the you know, standing up there, and the banner will help out with the creeps. So. Pudge does have a Shivas and Spirit Breaker on the last one. He's going to be picking up the Eternal Shroud. I can see it. He's going to get a charge out. Let's see what we got here.
Radiant's middle tower is taking
boom! Nice job. I love it. Okay. Ember Spirit in the jungle right now. Going to be going for the Gleipnir. I think it's alright. In 20, I think he gets the plus 55 Sleight of Fist hero damage. He's been hitting some great Sleight of Fist with multiple people. We're going to be going on to the Ricky. The Dark. Oh no, the Spirit Breaker walks in the face, and we're going to go double shackle onto the Phoenix. They're going to charge up. They did charge and a root onto the Lich, who's invisible. He throws an ult, he's going to do some good damage with it, and it really doesn't matter because these boys are tanky and they have the fight. So they're going to go on the backside. They do get another shackle. The Darkseer vacuum wall onto 4 again. Okay, Ember Spear is going to be coming in with the DKB. He's going to jump in deep. Now he's going to get a big 4-man Sleight of Fist, and he's going after the Wind. Wind is going to go down with the Aegis. They miss her. He does have to jump back if he wants to use it. He's going to get a Gleipnir on him. He's rooted, and he's dead. Okay, Ricky's going to be back here. Just double shackle again. These have to be baited. Alright, and they're going to GG up. Dude, I will say, dude, these double shackles, what was that, like 3 double shackles in that fight? That was absolutely insane. Also, the amount of roots in this game were wild. Great fight by Baja Blasters. Great game by Baja Blasters. It was really good. So, let's see what we got in game number 2.